All right, we're on. Welcome to the very first episode of Alpha Dad Mindset. So I planned to do this playlist for you guys for quite a while now, and well, there's a reason I held off from making this playlist for you guys. Well, the main reason why I wanted to do it is because I care deeply of the status of fathers and now in the our Western world now and where we are, and I think fathers don't get as much appreciation as I would like. And I'm sure those of you watching this right now maybe feel the exact same way, that dads don't get as much appreciation for all the hard work that they do. And maybe some fathers don't know how to be fathers. And the reason why I had this idea in my head of doing Alpha Dad Mindset over a year ago, but the reason why I waited so long is because I am currently now a father to be myself, and I thought it would have been a little, I guess in my head, a little inappropriate of me talking about stuff that I felt I wasn't really qualified to talk about, even though I work with children myself. I work for a school board, but specifically about dads, specifically about fathers, I felt very unqualified to talk about it because I wasn't a father myself. But in about 5 months, I will be, so that's awesome news. I'm super excited about that. And I think about almost 3 weeks ago, I found out that it's going to be a boy. So I'm going to have a son. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I was kind of, me and my girlfriend planned this out for a while now, and I felt now was the opportune moment to begin this playlist. So family and friends know, colleagues know, everybody in my social circle knows, so I felt it was okay to talk about this, to talk about becoming a father. And a lot of men out there who are fathers to be. And there's maybe a lot of excitement, a lot of stress, and a lot of anxiety that comes with that. Especially for first-time fathers who have no idea what to expect. So every week I'm going to come out with these episodes, Alpha Dad Mindset episodes. There'll be a new, different topic every single week, and just be talking about different topics when it relates to being a father, when it comes to being a dad. And hopefully these videos will help you. Maybe it'll challenge you. Maybe it'll change your perspective on things. Maybe it'll hopefully give you a different mindset, different appreciation of what we're about to go through. And I thought would have been nice, would have been appropriate for me myself talking about this, but also going through the exact same thing that you are too. Myself being a father to be and feeling the same things and going through the same experience and going to the hospital for your girlfriend or your wife's appointment and kind of not knowing what to expect, not sure what to do, and you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants, and maybe there's a lot of doubt, maybe there's a lot of excitement, maybe there's just not so much doubt, but it all depends on who the guy is. And I know for me, I found out about maybe end of July. I found out, and I think it was one of those situations where I was excited, but it didn't quite feel real to me. And I don't know if you guys have shared the same experience, that where, oh, girlfriend announces it to you. Oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, you process, you digest, you marinate on the information that she just told you, and you're not quite sure what to make of it yet. It doesn't quite feel real, and it didn't. I'll tell you, from my experience, there's 2 times in the last 3.5 months where it felt very real. The first time was when I started to tell my family and friends, and then I started talking, I was able to talk about it with other people besides just my girlfriend. So that was actually nice, enjoyable. That made it feel more real to me. And I was talking about this situation to a friend of mine, and saying it's different for fathers and mothers when it comes to the connection of their child. Because for a mother, the child is growing inside of them. It's physically a part of their body. So there's more of a deeper connection in the beginning. For fathers, it's not growing inside of our bodies. And for us, it's something that we need to see and hear and feel to be able to feel connected to our child. We need to be able to, it needs to be in front of us to be able to see it. And for me, it wasn't something I was able to see until the very first ultrasound. And then, oh boy, then it did it start to feel real. And then, those emotions just hit you like a ton of bricks. But the real moment that made it feel completely 100% real for me was when I found out the gender. So I found out the gender about 3 weeks ago. And I was at work. I was doing a consult. And the consult was about ending. And I feel a vibration on my phone. And I was actually waiting for that text from my girlfriend all day about the gender of the child. I knew she was going to get a call. So I told her in the morning, hey, when you get that call, text me right away, because I want to know right away. I want to know the gender of our child immediately, right away. So I check my phone during that consultation. I see the text message, and it says, we're having a beautiful baby boy. And it took maybe 10 to 15 seconds to really digest that information. And then, it hit me. It hit me hard. And yeah, and I just needed to go in the bathroom, and I just needed to let it go. Let the emotions go. And I was at work. I was in the weight room at work. I just had to let it go. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's honestly, to me, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it was an awesome moment. And it's actually a moment that I'll remember for the rest of my life. So if you're a father and maybe you feel a little bit, maybe you've had those moments, those breakdown moments, like, oh God, you're excited for this to happen, for your child to finally be here. Or maybe you're someone who has not had those breakdown moments, those big emotional moments, and you almost feel uncomfortable with yourself. Why haven't I not had these breakdown moments? Why am I not feeling as how I should feel in this situation? Why am I not feeling as emotional as my wife or as my girlfriend's feeling? Why is that happening? Well, like I said, it's different for mothers than it is fathers, and if you haven't had those moments, that's okay. That's fine, and don't need to be too hard on yourself that you didn't, that you need to have this giant emotional moment. It'll come. And like I said, for men, you need to physically see, to feel, and to hear your son or your daughter in front of you. And that's when it'll hit you. And if it hasn't hit you yet, that's okay. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I guess we tend to focus, when it comes to pregnancy and having a baby, a lot of the attention goes on to the woman, goes on to the mother, and how she's feeling, how she's going through the pregnancy, because she's the one holding the child, of course. That makes sense. She's the one going to be giving birth to the child. But there's not as much attention or emphasis of okay, what's the father going through? What's he going through? We don't really ask those questions as much. How is he feeling about the situation? Oh well, as long as he's supportive, and supportive to his wife, the mother of his children, and doing what he needs to do. But we forget to realize that he's also a human being and he also has feelings, also has emotions, and also going through a process, an emotional process too. It's just different. But he's also going through that. And that's what this channel is about, is putting that attention, that focus, and emphasis on fathers. Fathers to be. And to realize that you're not alone. We're all going through this. I'm going through this too. And it's important to find a community of men to talk about this stuff. And it's great to talk about it with your wife or with your girlfriend. But you got to get outside perspectives about it too. You got to see how other people feel about it, and just have conversations about it. And like I said in the beginning of this video, is what this playlist will be about is putting that emphasis on fathers, the challenges, the struggles, the anxiety, the stress, whatever we're going through. And once the child is finally here, and yes, I will, when my son is here as well, I'll be making videos as well, talking about what he's going through what I'm going through. I'll be taking a paternity leave in the spring, so I'll be talking about that too, and going through this journey, going through this process with you as well. So we're all going through it together. And I really want to put this attention and focus on the struggles and the challenges that fathers go through. And maybe they're worried that you're worried about maybe your performance as a man. And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine, is that as fathers or fathers to be, we need to prove ourselves. And for whatever reason, maybe it's our culture right now, but sometimes we automatically assume that just because a woman is having a child, that she's going to be an amazing mother. It's almost already a given. She's going to be a great mother. He's the guy. He's the one who needs to prove himself. No, the mother needs to prove herself too, but we don't talk about that. It's not something we talk about, do we? No, because we feel like it's a given. Oh, just because she's a woman, she's going to be an amazing mother. And it's the father, it's the man that really needs to prove himself. Yes, I agree, he needs to prove himself. But as parents, as the male and the female, you both need to prove yourself. And I feel like men are a little more under the microscope when it comes to performing as a father. There's a little more pressure to perform. And I just think that has to do a lot with our culture and our society, that it favors females a lot. Female favors women a lot. It doesn't favor men at all. The men are in a constant state of trying to work and prove themselves and channel. And this playlist is here to remind you that you're doing fine. You're doing okay. And if you're not, keep watching these videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing a weekly video for Alpha Dad Mindset every single Monday. I'll be getting a video out for you guys. And yeah, and those are the expectations of what you can expect from Alpha Dad Mindset. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy what's coming, because I know I'm going to enjoy what's coming. I'm going to enjoy the good and the bad for what's coming. And I will see you all next week. Stay tuned. Alpha Dad Mindset episode 2 next week. Have a good one.